Sorry about the chat. I had to reset the stream and whatnot. I was looking for my my chapstick, by the way, because my lips were sealed. My lips were a little bit dry and whatnot. How's it going? How's everyone's Sunday going? Mine's all right. We may do another stream. Sorry about that, chat. Hey, Caitlin. Sorry about earlier. I had to reset the stream, whatnot. Give me 1 minute. Sorry about that. Had a friend and whatnot. How's it going, Caleb? Sorry, chat. This may be the final stream till Christmas Day, because obviously tomorrow I have some things I got to do, and on Christmas Eve I got some more things I got to do. I got to go to gotta do some things, and then Christmas Day I got a Celtics game to watch tomorrow and whatnot, and then Christmas Eve I got to celebrate it, and then Christmas Day I got to do some things as well. 3 people are already in the stream as we speak. I think obviously 3 people are in the stream as we speak right now. Hold up, chat. Hang on a second, chat. I have 4 people now in the stream. But yeah, chat. The Eagles lost today, but I'm over it. I'm over the loss. Obviously, I don't care honestly about it. Honestly, the refs were bad. The refs were bad today. CJ Gardner-Johnson. What CJ did, honestly, I'm not gonna start drama or anything, but he legit gives the bird to the command. He gives the middle fingers to the Commander fans and whatnot. And sorry about that. I was also just explaining it. By the way. I wasn't actually flipping you guys off or anything. But what he did was he gets punched for freaking jawing and whatnot, and he gets punched in the helmet, and then he gets ejected and out of the game for being punched in the helmet, and that was ridiculous. And Jalen Hurts goes down, and the game just. The Eagles need a better backup. And with the Eagles loss, the Cowboys are out of the playoffs, so that kind of makes me feel a little bit better about the loss today. That kind of makes me feel a little bit. Wait, what the heck was that? Okay, we're good. But obviously, you get the loss today, and I am just. Half of me is happy right now, and half of me is happy right now, because tomorrow I got a Celtics game and whatnot I gotta watch, and I also gotta watch the Lakers. I'm only a Lakers fan because of Kobe. That's the only reason why I'm a Lakers fan. I can't turn my back on Kobe. I can't do it. I can't do it. But that's the only reason. But at the end of the day, you lose the game. The Cowboys are out of the playoffs along with the Giants. The 49ers are out of the playoffs as well. And it's like, I'm not going to feel better if Dallas wins. I'm not going to feel better if Dallas loses or wins. I'm not. Because, you could still win the division. Philly can still win the division. You could still win the division. You would have to beat the Giants, though. And Jalen Hurts goes down, and you're like, okay. And he was all right, but they wouldn't let him back in. And the refs were just awful today. Just awful, dreadful. And there were all these ridiculous penalties. You get an unsportsmanlike conduct for being punched in the freaking helmet. Like, come on. And I'll bet you the media is already talking about it. Huh? Huh. But you got to be better than that. And Washington beats us today. Maddox almost had a punt return. If he broke that tackle, we would have won. You get 5 turnovers, and you get jawing from the Commanders. This team, man. Hopefully we beat them in the playoffs, hopefully. If we play them in the playoffs, because we just lost the number 1 seed. I would legit get annoyed about. I'm not annoyed about the loss, but because we got the Cowboys next week, and they're wanting to win so they can. They're probably wanting to win so they can mess up their draft pick. But at the end of the day, you're really playing for nothing at this point. Because if Dallas beats us, it doesn't mean anything. But they don't want us to win the division either. Neither. So it may have to come down to the final wire like it did in 2022. The Eagles need a better backup. We can draft one with our 2nd overall draft pick. Spend it on a decent backup. Make sure it's a good move, though, too. Make sure he has the same abilities as Hurts does. Because that's the problem. Because backup has always been a problem ever since 2020. Ever since what? Like backup has always been a problem for the Philadelphia Eagles ever since 2020. Like, you have Carson Wentz, Josh McCown that year, and McCown wasn't the answer. Then you draft Jalen Hurts. He takes over for Carson Wentz, and we were like, okay, start him over Carson Wentz, and apparently Hurts is the backup, and then all of a sudden that happens, and then you got Gardner Minshew, who freaking plays for like 1 game, and then Hurts gets injured, and like you have to make sure he stays healthy. You have to make sure he stays healthy. And like then after it was Minshew, it was Mariota, and that didn't turn out well. Then you get Kenny Pickett, and that's not working out well. So backup is a problem for the Philadelphia Eagles. And Howie, if you're watching this right now, you need to draft a backup in the 2025 NFL draft. I will not accept any other quarterbacks in free agency. I won't accept. If we get Daniel Jones, I'm gonna be pissed. If we get Daniel Jones, I'll be pissed if we get him. Actually, I'll accept any quarterback. Actually, just a one that like I want a talented backup. Because like we've not had this problem. Well, we've never had this problem since 2017. We have had this problem since 2020. And this is a problem that the Philadelphia Eagles need to fix immediately going into next year. Because if you get knocked out of the playoffs and Jalen Hurts gets hurt, if Jalen gets hurt, you're going to rely on Kenny Pickett. Like Tanner McKee, he should have been the quarterback. I don't know why they decided to keep Bickett in the game. It's just so infuriating. It's just so aggravating. You have this problem and you still haven't fixed it. You guys are always making sure that Hurts stays healthy, and yet he goes down. You need a backup. The Cowboys also need a backup as well because they're not going to go far with Rush or Trey Lance. The Giants also need a backup as well. The Commanders might need one too. The whole NFC East might need a whole team of backup quarterbacks. Because if Jalen was in the whole game, we would have won. But the refs decided to just not keep him in the game. I am right now, I want to say sick to my stomach, but I'm not going to say that. Well, I just did. But I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it again. But right now, I am not happy with this team. I'm not. I'm very disappointed right now. I don't even want to think about it right now. I don't. But this is how much I am upset right now. This is worse. Well, this isn't worse than the time we almost lost to the Cleveland Browns. Because that would have been way worse. You get 5 turnovers, and you get Gardner Johnson ejected for being punched in the helmet. Like, really? The other dude should have been ejected. He should have been thrown out of the game for throwing that punch. Because you're letting him get away with that? Like, that's unacceptable. The good news is I have a Celtics game I can watch tomorrow. And a Lakers game I can watch tomorrow too as well. So at least I can get this disgusting taste out of my mouth, at least. Or this or make me forget about the loss. But backup quarterback has always been a problem for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's always been a problem. It's been a problem since Jalen became the starter for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's always been a problem. Because I wasn't expecting. And Howie, if you're listening to this, we need a decent backup. The only way we're going to win a Super Bowl is if we have a decent backup. Because if Jalen goes down, you're putting in Kenny Pickett. But if we draft a cornerback in the second round, make him learn from Jalen, and he's able to play, then you're fine. Unless we do that, and he's talented, then we'll win a Super Bowl. Because other than that, dude, I don't see us winning a Super Bowl. We need backup has not been an issue since the Nick Foles era. He was a great backup. You know who I miss? Nick Foles. That's who I miss right now. I wish he was still in the NFL. He was a great backup. I know Kirk Cousins gets released soon. I know he gets released. But at the end of the day, you need to be better. because you're not going to win games with Kenny Pickett. He's just not the guy for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's not. And I get it. He had a good game. He had a game. You have a brutal drop by Devonta Smith, and it's the same thing with Atlanta. It's the same thing with Atlanta, where we lost because Saquon dropped the ball, and now Smith drops the ball to win us the division. And I swear, if we go to the Super Bowl and that happens, I'm going to be sick to my stomach. I'm sorry. Just it's aggravating. It's frustrating. This isn't better than seeing the Cleveland Browns or whatnot. I don't know if there are any good Eagle rumors at all. Are there any good rumors at all? Because they're saying the Eagles signed someone. They're saying the Eagles are signing someone. What is this? Oh, this was 8 months ago. Oh. Thought they were making a move today. I'm just not happy with how we did today. I'm not. And the next 2 games are at home, so we can still win the division. I'm just not happy with the team right now. I'm not right now. All right, who's winning? All right, so we got the Niners losing, and then we got Buffalo winning. The Vikings won, and I think the Niners may lose. The Raiders won. The Buccaneers played today, and then Green Bay plays tomorrow. And then we got Baltimore and Kansas City, and then other games on the 28th as well, but I'm not going to care about those games. And then we got the Eagles, and then the 30th we have a Monday Night Football game, and then January 5th is all 1 o'clock, unfortunately. That sucks. I wonder if Doug's still actually. Sorry. I had a brain too. Yeah, all the Eagle games are scheduled at 1 o'clock, but legit, dude, we need to be better. The Eagles need to be better. We need to go after. He was annoyed at Sorry, chat. Just very aggravated right now. I'll get over it. Plus, it's just a game. Plus, we're still in the playoffs, so it doesn't really mean anything, to be honest. If we win one more game and then we lose the final game, I'm okay with that. But we have to beat. If we beat the Cowboys, we'll probably rest the starters for the playoffs, which I'm fine with, and then get ready for the playoffs. Unless Detroit loses, which I highly doubt is going to happen. We'll probably be like 15-3 this year, or 15-4 or 14-4. I'm fine with neither record. No, because we're 12 and what? 12-3. So 13-4. That's not a bad record. It's not a bad record. Dude, lose one more game. Well, neither way, we're gonna lose one more game and then win one more game. But if we lose the division, dude, then I'm gonna be sick to my stomach. Because the fact is that it's hurts is that the problem. We need our quarterback. Because at the end of the day, he knows how to do the run pass option, and we have no other quarterbacks who can do that. Tanner McKeen, I don't know if because like if we had a decent backup like Jalen Lynn, who would have the same abilities as Jalen, which I don't know who's available in the 2025. Hang on. Who's available in the 2025 NFL draft? I'm just going to take a look. Because, no. All right. I'm taking a look. I don't care. Wait, did the Raiders? Wait. Oh my God. Did the Raiders actually win? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? And the Giants have the first overall draft pick. So that means we would have. Okay, so then we're going to have to beat Dallas and then lose to New York. Perfect. Whatever. Wait, what time is it there? Wait. Give me 1 minute, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, chat. Trying to cool off a bit. All right, chat. I'm gonna end the stream here because I got a few things I gotta do, and I'll see you on the next stream. Excuse me. Adios.